Good evening, traders. Today is November the 14th, 2010. This week is basically majority retail stocks that are reporting, and I'm going to take a short look at each stock that's reporting each day during the week just so you guys can get a preview of what to expect when the earnings comes. How I like to trade earnings for my style is whenever a stock I look for the opening trade. Every morning I get one opening trade and I focus on that with all of my attention. I don't look at any other stocks. I look at the chart, the time and sales, and the level 2. And what I look for is the stock to have a good float, to trade well, be very liquid, have a lot of pre-market volume, at least over 300,000 shares, and they have to beat earnings. That is ideal long for me. Tomorrow morning, which is Monday, we start off with Lowe's reporting. And I'm just going to flip through these. You guys can look at the chart, look at my on-balance volume, look at my regular volume, and just take a quick look. I'm going to go through them quick. Then we have Urban Outfitters. They report after the close. Next we have Rhino, which I believe is a Chinese company. Look at this huge sell-off that we've had over the past week. Then we have MCP. Now MCP is a IPO and they haven't been out that long, I believe since August. And the stock started out at 12.10 and we're at 35 now, so it's had a massive move. It's going to be interesting to see how they report. And then the last one we need to take a look at is DSX, Diana Shipping. Barron's put out a report today. In one of their articles they said they're favoring drillers. Even though that's not pertaining to this specific stock, I just wanted you guys to know that in case you didn't have a chance to read Barron's. Tuesday we start out with Walmart. Now these aren't in order, guys. Some of these may be after the close, before in the morning, but I'm just going to go over them. We have Walmart reporting. Then we have Abercrombie and Fitch. Abercrombie's in the morning. ARM, I don't know how to pronounce it. Then we have Dick's Sporting Goods, has above average volume over the past week. Home Depot, which is going to show how much the consumer is, or the small builder, which doesn't go to a large material house, is buying their products. And we have Jacobs Engineering, JEC. Saks, SKS, retail. And we have TJ Maxx. Look, TJ Maxx has above average volume and the on-balance volume looks bullish on this. The chart, however, if we hold this 45.31, we could probably get a pop if they beat earnings and then finally get over this November high around this 47.16 level. That could be a good move up. And then we have SINA, Cena Corp reporting, I believe, after the close. Wednesday we have Target. Then we have Arun, ARUN. Dry Ships. Everyone's looking to see what Dry Ships is going to do since we had this short squeeze over the past week and it was above average volume, and then we had a minor pullback. That was a given though, because crude did pull back a lot on Friday. Hot Topic reports, which is retail. Intapp. This one I'm going to watch very closely because I've day traded this stock a few times during this up run, and it could give you 50 cents on intraday day trade. So I tend to look at this when it's trending more. Not like during consolidation phases, you'll get chopped around this stock. But right now, this is if you're a day trader, I would highly recommend up till Wednesday trading this, and then after they report, if they miss, I see we could probably get down to the 50-day moving average, which is around 50.54. And if they beat, of course, 57.96 will be our long on it. Then we have Intes, NetEase.com is the stock. And it looks pretty good. Trade 662,000 shares, 622,000 shares on Friday, which isn't that much. I tend to trade stocks that are at least a million. I won't, if there's a tight spread on it, 750K is good, but I prefer a million. There's too many stocks out there that will give you the liquidity. And then we have LTD Limited Brands. I believe they bought out Victoria's Secret. They usually always do good around Christmas time because all the guys are wanting to get their wife something nice. So the stock tends to go up on the sales. And if you guys haven't read the guy that created Victoria's Secret, like his life story, you guys might want to take a look at it. You can view it on Wikipedia. Then on Thursday, we have American Eagle, which is a retail. And look, it's right here at the 200-day moving average. So that's going to be interesting to see how we trade up till the earnings. Then we have BKE, Buckle. I personally shop at this store, and every time I go in there, at least in my mall, they're busy. CSIQ, which is a solar company, and it used to be a good day trading company. We traded this whole move when it happened last year, but ever since then, it's really been a burnout. PLCE, the Children's Place, which is retail, they report, and the chart actually looks bullish. We're over this huge gap that we made, and I'm not sure of the news, but look at that volume on it. It's about 5 times the normal volume on that one day. So we filled that, and we're up to the 50-day moving average. You know what? I might actually set an alert on this stock for tomorrow over the 50-day moving average. I'm going to put that on my watch list. You guys keep a look at it too. GameStop, and they report on Thursday as well, and they're over the 200-day. Dollar Tree. Dollar stores have been on a rip up. I'd like to get some feedback from you guys, because in my area, they're building these dollar stores like every other block. Not literally, but probably at least every 5 miles down the road in this area. So I like Family Dollar a little better, but just keep looking at these, and Dollar General's another one. So they've been on a huge uptrend. If they did miss on earnings, this could be a beginning of something else, but during hard times, more people go to the dollar stores. Ross Stores. This one's been another stock that's been going up on the value shopper. They have nice clothes there. I know people that shop there. I don't personally, but I've heard you can find very good deals there on clothes. Sears Holding. Now this chart looks very bearish. Of course, everything could change if they beat on earnings, but for the time being, leading up to earnings, on-balance volume is turning down, and that was increased volume on the sell-off on Friday. So Sears is a short, and I'm going to put the alert through the 100-day moving average, which is at 68.96. I'm going to write that one down right now. Then we have HP, Helmerich, and Payne Inc., and they look decent. The chart looks pretty good, confirming higher high and a higher low, and we're above all moving averages with an ascending 5-day. Looks like if we beat, we're going to test this high that we put in back in January at around 49.13. Smuckers, which makes all of the goodies that you like to put on your ice cream. They make jelly, basically a condiment consumer sales kind of store, and the chart looks pretty good. I noticed that inflation's infecting them too, because when I go to buy this in the store, I could see that their prices are raising, and some people will try to downgrade to something that's a little cheaper just to save money, but we'll see how the stock does. Staples. A lot of businesses use Staples, and right now they look slightly bearish, but with a beat, we're definitely going to test the 200-day moving average. Autodesk. Remember, I said Thursday's the one with all the retail trades. Well, as you can see, we're almost done, and almost all of them are retail. So then we have Autodesk, like I said. Autodesk, if we do miss, we're going to look for this this high that we put in back in April, around 35.18 to be some support, and then we're going to look around this post-flash crash high, which also correlates with the September high around this 33.50 level. BCSI, Blue Coat Systems, they report, and we're right at the 200-day moving average right here. I'm going to set an alert for this one too, for a break through the 200 and maybe get a trade down to the 50 tomorrow. Then we have Dress Barn. That's another bearish one, and this one could sell off, but these small $20 stocks, if they don't have a large range, I don't target them for day trading. But it does look bearish right here. If it could get below this 100-day moving average, all the moving averages will then be bearish on it, and it could get a move probably down to this 18 level. Shoe Carnival, they used to be big in my area, then they died out. Now they only trade 39,000 shares a day, so for a swing trade or a day trade, this is not my style chart or stock. So, but anyways, they do report Thursday. And then we have Marvell. This is going to be a big one. Stock right now, we met support when we gapped down there on Thursday around this 20-day moving average at 1890. And right now we're bearish. We have a descending 5-day moving average. So maybe we could, in the next few days leading up to earnings, we could get a move to the 200-day moving average. Chrome, CRM, Salesforce.com. That's going to be a heck of a stock going into earnings. It's always a blockbuster event, so watch this one closely. GPS, The Gap. I think everyone knows what The Gap is, another retail store. And if The Gap beats, they'll hold over that 200-day moving average, and a lot of buy stops will be triggered. Friday, we have A&N and Taylor reporting. And this stock, if I'm going to set an alert for this too, if we could get below the 20-day moving average, we could probably get a move back down to the 50 at 2090 leading up to earnings. If we beat on earnings, we're going to look to bust through this 25-24 level, which was the May high, and then just keep going towards 28. Looks like it could be forming double top, so we'll see how that plays out in the next month or two. Heinz, another consumer stock. Right now, we're at the 50-day moving average, hanging around it, which is at 48.19. We closed at 48.10 on Friday. I'm going to set an alert for this one too. So these are some good stocks, and if you guys wonder why I'm setting the alerts for the moving averages, is because stocks tend to trade off moving averages right as they get broken. One, everybody watches them, and two, a lot of the algorithm boxes, black boxes they call them, they have the moving averages programmed into them with also buy or sell orders. YGE, which is an energy company, I believe they might be China, not 100%. The name looks like it, but the stock looks bearish on a chart. They better pray that their earnings comes out good, else we could definitely be heading down to the 10 or 831 level, which was the June low. And then we have Kirkland's, and I believe Kirkland's is another retail stock. Don't quote me on that. But we did gap down because we missed the last time on earnings. Actually, it looks like we missed the last two earnings. So this could be devastating for the stock if they miss again. And I'm pretty sure this 1078 will be tested. You guys enjoy your trading week. I hope you profit. I hope this video helped you just get a quick look at what to expect in case you didn't have time to do the research your own. Feel free to subscribe to my videos, and you enjoy the rest of your weekend, what's left of it.